3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Timeout called the Warriors. You know, Greg, we know to win at the highest level, you need your star players to show up in the big games. With that in mind, what's the key?
You know, it's their will and their ability to fight. If you look at the great ones, even when things haven't gone their way.
And so it's Toronto going into the break with a 10-point lead.
32. The Warriors, 22.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
Sharing the wing spots for them. It'll be Trent Jr. and Anunoby. Scotty Barnes is out there with Russell. And it's Van Vliet in at the point. That's Nick Nurse's 5 as we get into the second half.
And you got to respect how quickly Wiseman has adapted to big league play. He hit the ground running and has not looked back. Always growing as a player.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Of course, the Warriors' offense stands out for its emphasis on ball movement. Coach Steve Kerr says if you get to touch the ball and be a part of the action, whether it's as an assist man, ball mover, shooter, dribbler, the more people who are involved in the offense, the more powerful it becomes. Kevin, strength in numbers, indeed.
As has always been the case for his offense, the more the better. And it's worked for him. GA, thanks.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Warriors trail by 10. Poole, the pass to Wiggins. Now Thompson. Now Poole. 8 points for him. Pass to Wiggins. Clock at 6. That one doesn't drop. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for Toronto. And it's good once more. Nice make there from Russell. And it's a 12-point Raptor lead. The Warriors have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Here's Poole. Takes it inside. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Van Vliet passes to Russell. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Toronto shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here.
And as a team, they're down around 72% for the season.
And in this era of player movement, Greg, we're seeing guys often pick teams on fit or style of play. When they look at that, what are they looking into?
You want to have fun coming to work every day, Kevin. I mean, the money they're making, most guys are going to be set for life. But I think they recognize it's about the journey and who you have the opportunity to take that journey with.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Jordan Poole.
The first one falls. Both free throws good from Poole.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Raptors leading by 11. Trent outside. And here is Anunoby. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Van Vliet against Poole. Driving the lane. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
So, timeout called here, the first for Toronto.
And as fans and broadcasters, we're not
Substitution on the court.
Setting the floor for the Warriors. On the wings, Thompson and Wiggins. Green and Wiseman make up the inside pair. And it's Poole in at the point guard position. Green against Barnes. Thompson, 5 on the clock. Can't connect from short range.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Porter with it. Now Green defending. Russell, no luck.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
Thompson passes to Green, and it's Green with the jam.
Clever ball movement by Klay Thompson, getting the rock to a guy with a better look.
Russell inside. He's covered by Wiseman. It's stolen by Green. Anunoby against Wiggins. It's deflected. Here's Anunoby to the middle. Here's Russell. Makes it off the glass. Russell's got 13 points in the second half. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Raptors.
Their defense, it's their defense. It has been downright incredible so far, being disruptive and coming up with steals left and right.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
Shot is good, and the Toronto lead is cut down to 11 on the bucket from Andrew Wiggins.
And flashing some real toughness inside. Wiggins can finish plays that others simply can't.
Van Vliet kicks to Porter. Inside, Russell. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Russell's got the lead up to 13 now for the Raptors. The Warriors have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Thompson against Porter. Near the three-point line, it's Poole. They get it back. Green dishes to Thompson. Porter against Wiggins. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
An advanced scorer with a lot of counter moves. Wiggins can adapt to what the defense is doing.
Toronto calls timeout.
It's hard to disagree with the timeout here, as the team badly needs to regain focus. They're out of sync offensively, way too many turnovers, and looking frustrated. They need to get back to their pace, their brand of basketball.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
He's played up to his full potential tonight, and he's been playing to the crowd too. He loves being the star attraction, even if it doesn't happen on a regular basis.
Comfortable in catch-and-shoot situations. Fred does a lot of things for this team.
The pass to Russell. The shot, no good. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. To the paint, here's Green. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Green's got 4 points in the quarter.
Get the best shot you can get. Draymond active in the paint.
Passes it to Anunoby. Trent with it. Van Vliet, right side. Just 5 to shoot. Inside, here's Russell. Wiseman with the rebound. Wiseman's got 8 rebounds in this game. Warriors trail by 12.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for Toronto.
And the big difference here was accuracy from three-point range.
And once they started sinking shots, they really stretched out the D and created other opportunities. And anytime they got space, they seemed to just knock down another triple.
And in terms of the season record, this is going to be their 18th win overall.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for MP.
It was the kind.
And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And that'll do it, folks. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long, everyone.
Great game tonight. You really had to work on the offensive end.
Yeah, man, I was just trying to stay aggressive. My teammates were looking for me on a
I got a 50 on me, but I told her I keep it 100. Since I was a little, I just about to go give me some money. Since I made up 25 million on one of them days, and I didn't bite in my way. I got fatigue on my body, on ride Maserati, it's Rari, I'm going out of space. I remember days, going on missions, hopping in fences, running from I got on all the Cadillacs, slide through like I'm Obama, going to St. Laurent store, Louis